This week, on Days of Our Steelers, the piece is short-lived as an old face reemerges onto the Pittsburgh scene. Despite consistently vanishing when the heat is on him, Le'Veon has decided that enough is enough and has left his temporary oasis in Miami. In a tweet, the running back states, "Farewell, Miami." The misspelling was probably deliberate, as he will most likely return come January. For the meantime, he has settled back into the hostile estate of Pittsburgh. Obviously not coming back for the consistent rain and impending snow in the forecast, Bell puts on his game face and returns to competition, playing pickup basketball at a local gym. The irony of him not risking his health for $14 million, yet potentially being injured for free, is not lost upon the Steeler faithful. Despite his questionable antics, Le'Veon feels he has an end game he's shooting for. He released a series of cryptic tweets for what he feels caters to the Southern Hemisphere. As the rest of us experienced neck pain, Bell states that we shouldn't judge him for his holdout, but we should read between the lines like he does when he's in the backfield. He has also doubled down in not apologizing for his responsibility in creating this program. I wouldn't either. This has been gold in terms of content. What is also gold is new information uncovered in the CBA about Le'Veon's contract situation. If the Steelers would franchise tag him again, he would have to be paid $25 million. If Le'Veon doesn't show up before Tuesday, the Steelers only have the options of a transition tag or cutting their losses. Le'Veon Bell may get his wish. Just like many other weeks, Antonio Brown has decided not to be outshined off the field once again. Imitating his flashy performances on the field, the diva chose to go for a high-speed joyride on a major suburban highway. Brown was cited for speeding over 100 miles per hour on McKnight Road in the morning before the game. In all seriousness, how do you even go over 100 on McKnight? That road is nothing but traffic lights and retail as far as the eye can see. I'm more amazed he was able to pull it off. Whatever the real issue at hand is a matinee matchup against a Carolina Panthers team eager to assert themselves among the NFC's elite. In their first drive, it was precision and exposed the Steelers' flaws. Carolina was going to cruise to victory.
I'm gonna make it! This is the greatest thrill of my life! I'm king of the world! Woohoo! Woohoo!
They didn't.
Back throws has Juju Smith-Schuster. What a start to the night! One play, bang, touchdown Steelers.
In what will become endless spank bank material for the rest of the NFC South, the Panthers were annihilated within one half of play. All optimism that Charlotte had over the past few weeks undone as they caught whatever the hell the Buccaneers defense has and were unable to stop even the slightest of breezes. The Steelers offense was playing Madden, scoring at will and the opposing team's AI doing nothing to stop them. The Black and Gold Brigade chose to play to their potential with a glorious ass-whooping not seen since the Gulf War. The Panthers played like the Republican Guard, hyped up as this great force, and then crumbling under the might of the Steel Curtain. Up by 17, the game couldn't get much worse for Carolina. Then came the second half. The beating of Carolina's hopes and dreams and the meat of every Yinzer in a 200-mile radius continued deep into the night. The Panthers were poached and stuffed by an army of taxidermists, their ambitions of a Super Bowl taking a serious hit. The Steelers, meanwhile, sped past their opponent like AB's black Porsche. Who knew that he was merely depicting what would happen that night? This time, however, he was not pulled over and cited for violating traffic laws. Captain Fatfuck was obviously riding shotgun as he threw more touchdowns than incompletions. As the laws of Thursday Night Football are upheld, the Black and Gold Brigade enters the fast lane as Yinzer mode begins to overtake us all, even the narrator of this series. A Super Bowl victory is inevitable. All hail the inseparable Yinzers as we crush whatever hopes of parody you may have had. Just another day's work for the drama-laden Days of Our Steelers.